Miss Natalie Cole inside the Quiet Storm tonight. It seems like Washington is catching hell tonight. For those of you who are football fans, as I am, the Giants, which is my team, we're excelling to the fullest tonight. So I'm like really, really happy.
You look pretty excited,
Lenny. I am. I'm going to take another drink. That's how excited I am. But I thank you so much, y'all, for just locking in with me tonight. Appreciate it. We're inside of the last few minutes of the Quiet Storm tonight on this scandalous Thursday. And piggybacking off of our special guest that we had on a little earlier tonight, Zane, I'm kind of going in a couple of different directions in this last hour. I want you to join myself online. You go to lennygreen.com and click on right there on my homepage, and it will take you right behind the scenes so you can see us live in the living color. I have Indy Smith with me, and I have another young lady who's with us by the name of Bella, and we'll introduce you to her formally in just a moment. But I think we're going to cover the area and finish talking about, and maybe even taking a call that we started in the last hour, Indy. We're going to, are you still angry from a past relationship, and do you think that anger is blocking your finding a future true love? That's the first part. The second part of our conversation online would probably be, what are you addicted to? Addiction.
I love it.
I know you would. Freaky.
Love it. Why does it have to be freaky?
Because, Indy, well, anyway.
Why can't I be addicted to food? I'm a foodie.
Maybe because I peeked at your resume. So,
what resume?
Exactly. See, you don't even know what's in front of you. But anyway, 1-855-453-6694, 1-855-453-6694. Let's continue musically with What You Want. I want to send this out to the beautiful ladies who are locked in tonight. Here's your girl. Here's Joe Scott inside the Quiet Storm. Welcome to the Quiet Storm behind the scenes tonight, and I'm Lenny Green. This is Miss Indy Smith.
Hola.
And as you can see, I'm in the middle of two beautiful, dynamic ladies.
Aww.
And I'm going to have you scoot over a little bit to us. This young lady to my right and to your left is a media personality.
Nice.
She's the host of a show called Saturday Night Experience, and you can find her on the PNC Radio .fm, which is
Sorry,
no, I understand. Did you know that she was a part of that as well?
No, I didn't.
See, small world.
Very small world.
Oh, we got a microphone
We're
problem.
family.
I see. I'm sorry. You may have to hold it a little bit. Yeah, he needs Viagra.
This is
Yeah, you just.
happening.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's. Yeah, it always does happen. Yes.
okay.
No, just if you
So
just.
it's not me.
No, it's not you.
Okay.
I hope not.
Not bad. You're terrible.
No, I just said I hope not. If you just. Yeah.
Got it.
There you go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So sorry about that. You know, this is real radio, so we have a lot of interesting equipment. So Bella does this wonderful show, and I was trying to get her to kind of explain it to me before we kind of opened up the camera tonight. This interesting show on PNC Radio .fm every Saturday night between 8 and 10, right?
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about the show. Tell us.
We are a hip hop show. We are every Saturday from 8 to 10 on PNC Radio .fm. Also on the TuneIn app. It's myself, my co-host DJ Waynsky, and DJ Shaboogie. We also added someone else by the name of Lola.
Okay, so 2 ladies, 2 guys.
Yes.
Sounds like a balance,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Sounds like trouble.
Mm-hmm. It does.
It can be, yeah. I'm sure it can be, especially when it comes to you just play hip hop.
No, our
Some
DJ
R&B?
plays a little bit of everything.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay. But do you cover different aspects when it comes to love and relationships and things like that?
We cover about everything: love, relationship, trending topics, politics.
Okay. Gotcha. So, where you want to take this? Because
I'm just excited. I feel like old school vibes in the house right now.
because you
And then
you actually
family.
you started.
I was there for a minute.
and
How long ago?
Well, it's going to be 3 years now that I've been gone, but I was there since 2000. I started in 2007.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were upstairs.
Okay. What floor was that?
I think the 9th floor.
Okay.
Yeah, before they came downstairs.
Okay. Yeah. Now we're on the 2nd floor.
Mm-hmm.
They're moving up in the world.
Yeah.
Now they don't have to fly and go up so many flights.
Yeah.
Ever since you left.
The deck is hot.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
The ninth?
beautiful.
Mhm.
Or the second deck?
No, it's one deck.
It's one deck on the 2nd floor.
Yeah.
How about I just visit? Because I don't know what
That'd
the
be
hell
You
this
great.
is.
should visit.
You should.
Definitely will. Well, if I get an invite to the Saturday Night
definitely. More than
Experience.
welcome. We definitely have to set that up. You're more than welcome.
Let's do that. I'm always up
Both
for a
of you.
challenge. No. Look,
Aww.
what a lot of people don't know.
You hear that, A? Let me stop.
I'm pretty sure he'll be happy.
Who?
A King.
Oh, okay.
Program.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. No, I think that would be an interesting experience. What a lot of people don't know is I have a fine appreciation for a variety of different music.
He loves the hardcore hip hop.
Really?
He likes the thug stuff.
So you actually you like my shirt, right?
I do.
Okay.
It's classic. How can you not like Tupac? He's a Brooklyn dude. I'm from Brooklyn. Hello.
Oh, okay.
So don't get me started on that. But yeah, no, I'm into hip hop just as much as I'm into jazz. So I'm diverse. A lot of people just kind of one way, but I think my
you have to be Mr. Radio.
Well, yeah. And I am. So I don't know about what she's saying about. There's only a time. There's a certain time when I listen to thug hip hop.
Vito.
Here we go.
When is that?
What's
When
some of
you're
the?
in your car?
What's the? It's. Oh yeah.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a fan of Rick Ross.
You understand?
When we supposed to get Rick Ross up here? I think Rick Ross was supposed to
Yep.
You still trying to get Rick Ross?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I've seen him in the hallway, but I just haven't had a chance to get him in the studio. But we'll get him in.
So Bella, what do you think about this topic? You ever been angry for a minute over a situation?
I wouldn't say with a past relationship. Some women are still angry with their first love, and to get a little personal, your first love is supposed to be your dad.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first heartbreak. So that's something I still go back, and think about and try to get over it, but it's not that easy. I wouldn't say I'm still harboring over like old relationships or, someone that did me wrong. No, I still tend to go back and think about my first heartbreak.
Wow. Has that affected any of your relationships?
Definitely.
In what way?
I would say for a long time, I was scared to commit, scared to trust anyone because I'm like, if my dad, left, so can anyone else. So I would never give anybody my all.
At what age did he leave?
I think I want to say, I don't remember. I think I was just starting junior high school.
So that's pretty young. And it's hard to evaluate a lot of things. I mean, I never underestimate children because I think children are really, really intelligent. They may not understand everything in depth, but they're definitely keen and open to when there are problems happening in the home. But at least you had the dad in the home.
Yes, I did.
Unlike me, the cat, he wasn't even around. There was a time I went through a lot of anger with that issue, but I've gotten past that. And I think I didn't learn what the importance of a father was in a person's life until I became a man. And I realized that the purpose of a dad in the life of children is instrumental and very, very important, not only for sons, but definitely for daughters as well. Because what happens down the road is what we as men get. And you just shared a piece of that with us just a second ago.
Definitely. That's, who you use as guidance. So everyone is like, well, I want to find a man just like my dad. In my situation, I don't want to find one like him. So those are definitely, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels like that, we're heartbroken by a father.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So that means you pretty much, you were pretty hard on guys.
Yeah, I still am.
What's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Oh, gosh. November.
Wait.
What
was that?
No. November or December?
December.
Okay, you get a nicer one. Well, and look, I have two brothers.
What's your sign?
Virgo.
Huggable
we
and
get
lovable.
along.
December ones, yeah. So the sad November ones, we kind of like horns a lot, but there's still love there. But it's probably different from women, obviously, than boys.
I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Indy, what's your sign?
I'm Aquarius.
She's confused.
I get along with everyone. I'm airy fairy. I'm cool with you until I'm not.
That's true. No, you're very bubbly.
Mm-hmm. Until I'm not.
Right. You come in the room all the time bubbly.
Mm-hmm. Until I'm not.
I'm
good.
And yeah, you are.
I don't know about Virgos. All of the disappointment ones in my life have been Virgos.
Well,
really?
Nobody told you to select them.
Yes.
But you know what? There's something about us again that you just love.
Mm-hmm. And Geminis too. I'm not down with Geminis.
Quiet Storm, baby, with Babyface, Tony Braxton. A roller coaster. That's what life can be at times, a roller coaster. But I urge you to make sure that if you are on that roller coaster ride, that you lock yourself in first and foremost, because we want to make sure that you get through the ride. But just stay focused. And hopefully you have more highs than lows. But expect to go low, because that's what roller coasters do. They go high and then they go low. And that low moment could be a dark moment. That low moment could be an area where you're just trying to get by. And then if you find yourself in that dark, low moment too long, well, maybe you need to examine if you need to stay on that ride. Because sometimes it's not good to stay on a ride that just lasts, and it's bad for you. I'm going to get off my soapbox, baby, because that's not what this is about. It's about just chilling, relaxing, and just having fun. And speaking of having fun, let me make one quick shameless plug. The comedian, Earthquake, and we're doing a party bus. Earthquake, and hello to Atlantic City tonight. Hello, Atlantic City. Earthquake is coming in to the Atlantic City Comedy Festival, which is happening on October 12th, and we're bringing a party bus. Him and I are giving a party bus from New York down to Atlantic City. Can't wait. And it's going to be an all-star lineup. Mike Epps, all-star lineup, all-star. Go online, you can find out who's going to be there. But if you'd like to get more information about it and get on the party bus, only thing you have to do is go to Love Comedy, L-O-V-E, lovecomedy.eventbrite.com, all right? And lock in. Get your boarding pass. I have two beautiful ladies with us tonight inside of The Reality of Love. Of course, Indy Smith is here, but we also have Bella with us. And we're going to talk with them a little more in depth. Log on to lennygreen.com, and you can see us behind the scenes and engage in conversation with me and these ladies at 1-855-453-6694. This is The Quiet Storm. Behind the scenes, once again, of The Quiet Storm and The Reality of Love, Bella is with us, our special guest tonight. And we were talking about zodiac signs. And, I get a bad stigmatization. I don't know why. If I read about my sign, I'm kind of like, this is not me. Because I can be analytical, yes, but I think everyone can. But they picture me as a neat freak. If you were to visit my house right now, you would definitely blow that out the water. Not to say I'm a slob. I'm not a hoarder, but I can be a pack rat.
What's
but
the
I
difference?
get it honestly. Oh, well, maybe one is paper and the other one is junk.
Paper is junk.
Oh, is
If
it?
you don't need it.
Yeah, but how do you know if
Bugs
you don't need
like paper.
it? Oh,
They
gosh.
sure do.
Bugs?
Water bugs hide for years under
Are you trying-
cardboard and
Now,
paper.
wait, hold on. So wait, you blatantly just
Mice
told.
eat paper.
Oh my God, you just.
You don't like mice.
I hate rodents.
They eat paper.
So you're telling me basically in the papers that I have, you're saying I have
They're
bugs
things nesting.
Oh my God.
Let me stop freaking
I'm
him
gonna
out.
go
He's
home.
not gonna sleep tonight.
throw
He's not gonna
everything
sleep.
out.
No, but they really do. They do. Like, oh my goodness, no, they do. And I don't. The way you are with like rats, I am with water bugs because they fly. I don't. Woo! I don't even talk about it.
Do you like rodents?
Of course not. Water bugs don't bother me.
Oh, hamsters are cute though.
No.
Yeah, they're cute.
I'm scared of them.
You didn't have too many pets growing up? Because you look like you had goldfish and turtles.
I had both.
Why is she a goldfish and turtle person?
I guess just her demeanor.
Because she don't want to be bothered.
She don't want to be
That's
bothered.
the easiest.
Exactly. Let me give you a little
Low
food.
maintenance,
See,
right?
exactly. Low maintenance. Then
That's
so be it.
terrible. Aw.
Did you have a bird?
My sister did. That was her bird.
Right, and that means you didn't feed it.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'm telling you, see, I could just tell.
Bella, do you have any children?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your mom.
Yes.
How many?
2.
Oh, see?
Boy, girl?
2 girls.
2 girls. Oh,
Oh,
2 mini
ooh.
yous. You're really going to see how you grew up now. You're going to see how you really
Have
are.
a
Huh?
little Virgo at home.
How can you not?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 6. She just turned 6.
Oh, that's what's up. Now, when's her birthday?
September 6th.
I'm September 1st. So what can you?
The women are different though. From the women are different.
Now you're right about that.
Yeah.
I don't know too many men that are Virgos.
Oh. Okay.
My best friend is the same day as my daughter.
Okay.
So I kind of know, more about them.
Okay. Your best friend, female.
Yes.
I got you. What can I say?
Stubborn.
Yep.
Well,
Y'all are stubborn.
Everybody can be stubborn, especially Sagittarius. Headstrong.
I was gonna say headstrong.
Opinionated.
You guys are very.
Sagittarius are very opinionated.
Very.
Very. If it's blue and it looks like green, it's gonna be green, even though it's in the blue family. Really?
Wow. Intense.
Yeah. There.
So, anything else you want to tell me? You said stubborn. We found that they were all stubborn. All right. What else?
You have to have the last word. Very
Yes.
argumentative.
No.
Vito. Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, he's gonna agree with that right
He
away.
has to have the last word. Oh yes.
But if
You
the last
know
word is
that.
correct, though,
What if it's
You know
not?
what? I just
open.
posted control freak. And I outed I am a control freak. I am. With my life, I am a control freak.
and with everybody else's life.
But I'm not, no. But I
Hey,
am
look,
not
if
a
they're not
know-it-all.
strong, if they're not strong, you're gonna be controlling them too, right?
Oh, well, that's a given. I'm an alpha female. Like, I'm not, yeah.
I didn't know they had alpha females,
They don't.
except you. When
Except
you were
me.
born, exactly.
Look, you need the last word, Lenny. You are so stubborn.
Argumentative.
Oh, I don't know
heard it.
that.
No.
I
I'm
don't
not,
know.
I don't
That I
like
don't know.
confrontations. I can keep up with an argument.
I can keep up with an argument.
I can, yeah.
That's a good one. That's the same, yeah.
So, but I'm not. No, and the way I took that is I start arguments.
But that comes with having the last word. You just have to keep going.
I only start. I don't know. And you know what? It's always one of the Sagittarians in my family is. He's the argument starter, and I don't back down from an argument. And
Is
she
this
said,
the tall one? Yeah. Okay.
So, I'm not backing down from an argument, but I don't like to start arguments.
Okay.
I like a peaceful lifestyle. I do.
What's going on,
Except
Vito?
if if I get if too many lions are around me, like I got a lion who's he's a Leo, so that could be a little challenging at times. But even we've learned to get along.
I'm gonna go deep in your business. I see you're rocking. You got your ring.
She's definitely rocking.
Got her ring.
Woo.
So this person
something like that.
made it to like a lot of bases with you. So what was it about him that let you know you could trust him?
Well, we've been together on and off 12 years.
Mm.
So he's
More
So-
on than off?
more on than off.
Okay.
Off for almost 2 years.
Okay.
On the rest of the time.
Okay.
It was more of he could handle me.
Okay.
He couldn't handle what? Your stubbornness?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, are
My
you an introvert?
headstrong-
Oh, look,
Yeah.
I know. I know how.
Okay.
But do you compromise?
Yes.
You've learned how to compromise.
Yes.
What
I've
sign
learned.
is he?
Scorpio.
Oof.
Okay.
And you can handle him because that's a whole nother
Really?
level of, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay, so
And it's like opposites attract. Because, I mean, if you read anywhere, Google it, like we are fire and fire, basically.
so where's the water? Because you have fire and fire. You have like a
as
fire
far as
alarm fire.
our signs go, they say we aren't compatible.
Mm.
Well, it sounds like me and Aquarius.
Hmm.
Yeah, because the Aquarius, well, it's a hit and miss. It's like a draw. It's like playing crap. So it's like good luck. I remember, I'll never forget it. It said, "Good luck if this relationship works." I'm like, really? It's gonna be like that? But if you're lucky, it could work, and it would be great. Now, from what we had a numerologist on here by the name of Lloyd Strayhorn, and he said, and he's really, really good
He's
because
awesome.
he can dissect personalities just simply by using the day that you were born and the month that you were born, and compare it to who's the ideal mate, what kind of
Check out his
person
site.
you are. He breaks everything down. Called Numbers and You. If you're looking up
I'm definitely
numbersandYou.com.
gonna look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said because we had so many similar traits. That's the reason why we clashed so much.
Mm.
So, And one thing I learned, though, I think in a few relationships, that are you an independent woman?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Here's the lesson that I learned.
Uh-oh.
The lesson that I learned is that if and it don't get me wrong, if a woman, in my opinion, is not in a relationship, obviously she needs to be independent. You know, she has to provide for her family. She has to do whatever she has to do to make ends meet. But I feel that once a man comes into your life, if you don't open up a lane for him to be the man in that relationship, it's going to be a challenge because it's just not gonna.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but what lane?
Well,
Because
the lane of fitting into that relationship, the lane of having him
Letting
make
him
decisions.
be a man.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I like that term because you women throw that term around too loosely for me. Because when you say let a man be a man, I could simply flip it and say, well, a woman is going to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about in a disrespectful way or in a demeaning kind of way. I say that if the role of the man, and we can define this by going to Webster's or by going to the word, what the role the man should take in a relationship, you know, a leadership responsibility, a doer, you know, a provider, you have to allow him to be that. If you don't allow him to be that, I'd say personally, and I could be totally wrong because I'm not a professional, that relationship is doomed for destruction because you got two alphas or an alpha and an alpha wannabe, because you said you're an alpha woman, competing, and that's going to cause collision.
yeah, but like that's like telling you, okay, you're gonna come in that door and I'm gonna let you be Lenny Green.
Wait,
no, hear me out.
I don't know if I like that.
Hear me out. I'm
You
gonna
let me be
let
myself,
you
of
be.
course.
I'm gonna let you be you. No, you're gonna come in the door and you're gonna be you. Now, how we fit and how we communicate, that's something totally different. So if I get into a relationship and okay, let's say I'm financially stable and I'm emotionally stable, I'm fine. I'm ready to share with someone. The lane I make is the lane he creates in his manhood. Like, I don't know how to let someone be something that they already should be.
But see, that's a very interesting point because you said you let him create. You let him create. Some women don't let him create.
But some of the creation is not manly.
Find that.
It's and I'm not pointing fingers. Okay, I have a really busy schedule. I go to school, I come here, I travel. Like, I have a busy schedule. I don't have time for my mom and dad. I barely have time for the dog I just rescued. So if someone comes into my life, I will fit them in my schedule.
Right.
I will
make them a
carve
priority.
out time. Right. Now, how he appreciates that, how he reacts to that is going to show me what his character is like as a man. I can't let him. I've given you time. That's all I need to give you. What you're going to show me is what you're coming with already. So if it's not up to par with who I am, doesn't make him a bad person. I just don't think he's supposed to be in that lane. So what does that look like?
Well, before I even chime in, would you like to filter your thoughts on this?
I feel like you said you would give him his own lane or he can't come in.
Like, I think I'm available. If I make myself available, if anyone makes themselves available, male or female, the person, I don't want to have to hold your hand to be in my life. We're going to have conversations before you get a certain amount of time with me because I need to see if you're worth that time.
Right.
Just like I was telling Roxanne or Francis. So you already know how I am and what I'm bringing to the table and what you have to bring to the table. So if I make time for you, that's your lane. The fact that I'm making time for you and vice versa. So when you say women need to give a man a chance to be a man, you shouldn't have to give you a chance to be. You're a man. If you're a man, you're a man.
You would be surprised. I understand the gender and I understand my gender, but you would be surprised, where it always has to be approved. like in order for us to do everything has to be approved. I mean, granted, both people should agree, and I think that's important. You have to compromise with each other, but for him to do whatever he's supposed to be doing in that particular relationship,
Okay.
as a man, you said you let him be who he is.
Yeah. Just
and
come as you
and
are.
that creates lane. But some women don't allow that to happen
Too independent.
because they've been so independent because they had to do everything on their own. You know, like when I got into a relationship, like I know you're busy. I know you may need help in this area. So let me take care of that for you. But no, I got it.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Micromanage.
Yeah,
Some women need to micro.
huh?
Okay. Okay.
You know,
no micromanaging.
If there's I don't want to really reveal too much, but if you're too much like that, then
Closed off.
What the hell am I here for? Just for
Right.
the sex? You can get a toy then. You know if that's the case, because there's no purpose. I don't find a purpose. I don't think a man finds his purpose in being in this relationship if you are very controlling.
Right.
If you
You can
take
do
that assertive
anything.
role.
Absolutely.
You got to let him be the man. Just like,
Some women have to learn to take that step back.
Yeah.
and a lot of women have a tendency, I can't say a lot. Some women, I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to be like y'all. Some women have a tendency not to or don't want to take that step back because they feel that it takes away from their independence. And look, if I'm involved with you and you got independence, look, I just feel that we're a better combination.
Right.
I may not have it all the time. And if that's building our relationship. And obviously we have, if we're really thinking about a future, then we have collective goals that we have discussed and that we want to go for. So hopefully we're into that building stage because, without building up that strong foundation, it's going to fall apart anyway.
Right. Well, I think it kind of starts with knowing who you are so you can figure out, what you want and what you don't want and what'll work for you and what won't work for you. If you are, shout outs to DJ Bent Rock, he is emphatic about making sure that the woman that he's with is someone that cooks. I mean, he says, come on now, I'm not throwing him under the bus.
He definitely says that.
He will let you know, you got to cook. I mean, you might not have to cook every day, but I need food waiting there. He will say it.
Well, see.
And that's important because then that's a value.
Because you know what, and Bent Rock is a friend of mine. I've known him for probably over 20 years. In his upbringing, and he comes from a household where there was two parents there. That's what his mother provided for the father.
Right.
So a children is a part of their environment. So
That's
he grows
how I
up.
grew up. So, I mean, that's all I know now.
I would, unfortunately, I didn't see it do it up in there. But I mean, look, I could speak from a bachelor standpoint. I know I love a home cooked meal.
But you would not require her to cook because that's not something.
No, but I would love for.
Not,
I would love
but if
for
she
her
did,
to
that's like
cook.
cherry
Oh my
on the
God.
top.
What? I'll wash dishes because that's how it
supposed
started.
to be.
I'll wash the dishes. You're cooking? Done deal. I just need soap. As long as I got soap, that was always my requirement when I was a kid because my mama always made me wash dishes. I knew my mama cooked. I was
So there's a lane. I think it's important for people to have examples. So there's a lane. So you're a man and you require meals, then that's a lane for a woman to come and she has a purpose. And the same for women. Like, if I'm independent, like what would be, and I'm asking this, I'm literally going to put myself on the spot. What is a purpose of a man for me right now?
Lord only knows. Lord, yo, I don't know.
Only you can answer that.
Only I can answer that. Like, what is, like, I cook and one I can definitely, intellectual conversation.
Yes, you definitely like to be stimulated.
Yes.
Intellectual.
Yes. Let's start a book club. I know I sound like a dork.
You definitely have brought in a lot of books over the last 12 months. But that's because I think you were back in school.
No, I've always had I have books that I can't even fit. They're still in boxes. Like, but that's always been my thing. But I think it's important to know what purpose a person brings to your life. Because if the relationship doesn't have a purpose, it's going to fail.
Anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
So should the couple define their purpose?
Absolutely.
If you're trying to get to know someone and you see some type of potential, you have to.
So you've been in a relationship for a very long time. I'm single. You're single. So tell
That's
us.
who?
Oh,
I am. I'm single.
I mean,
I'm
I
very
know you're
single.
a player, so you never know. Indy, anyway. Um, so what were we talking about just a minute ago?
See, throwing me under the bus. She's been in a relationship for a very long time.
Yeah, but I said something before that.
What was before that?
Yeah. Even you forgot, right?
What?
And you're drinking water. Wow, interesting. Okay, so for you being in a relationship for a period of time, what could you tell us, or what would you advise us to look out for, or to make sure that we build on in the early stages of that relationship?
You have to look back at your previous relationships, why they didn't work. So going forward, you know not to choose that type of person, not to do the things, as you were saying earlier during the show, not to do the things that you've done before that got you no love or lost love. So going forward in any previous relationship, you have to really analyze what happened and why it ended in your last.
Right.
This is the
What did
reality
you
of
do?
love.
I want to put you on blast. What did you do?
What do you mean what I did?
What was a bad choice? What did you do the last time that you won't do again? Just one, not everything. Just
Wow. Say that question again?
what is it that you did in your last relationship
In my
that you won't do
Can
again?
you change going
Oh,
forward?
can you change? Yeah. What was it that you would change?
I hate to say I was so damn good in my last relationship.
So it was all her.
No. Try to be more understanding, but I'm really smacking myself in the face by saying that, because I think I was understanding. We had conflicting schedules. I have an unusual schedule than most people, because I work in the evening hours where most people work during the day. So already there's a challenge going into the situation. So and if a woman has a child, then it becomes even more challenging, because you can't just, like, I can't roll out of here. I get off at midnight and knock.
Maybe you should try seeking someone that works late hours.
Okay, well, you mean the same hours I work, obviously.
Yes.
Well, obviously they wouldn't have children, because I don't have any.
Maybe,
so,
maybe not. They could have older children.
Yeah, that could be a problem too for a single guy. Depending on where the child is, and this is just me. This may not pertain to you at all, but dating women with children
It's hard.
is really hard, because you have to be willing to take on that responsibility. There is a responsibility even for the person on the other end, because the responsibility, in my personal opinion, is understanding. I personally feel that the priority has to be the children.
Right.
I mean, a lot of guys probably won't have my perspective on that, but I do feel that priority is the kids, your children, and it's hard dating a person with no children, because obviously their time is a lot more open. A woman, with children, if I'm dating them, their time is much more required. They have more responsibilities in that period. So I have to be really flexible, and I have to be willing to accept that, because it's been a challenge.
Wow.
Closing, BLS. Now? So I think for anybody who is dating people with children, understanding is key, first and foremost. And you have to ask yourself, are you ready for that responsibility? But then the other rough part, I'll tell you in just a minute. 107.5 WBLS. Soft and warm, nice and comfortable. It's the Quiet Storm, baby. And it's about that time for me to blow out my candles for tonight. And ladies, if I can, blow your candles out as well. I'll be more than happy to do so. Look, thank you for just being with me for the entire week. I do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the many guests that have come through. I know Leon came through top of the week. And then, of course, we had Zane tonight. So you just never know who's going to stop by the Quiet Storm. We have some wonderful guests that have already been booked and are coming up. And I'm going to keep it a secret for a little while. But here's what I want you to do. Lock into me on my social media, all right? Text, especially the text club. Text my name, my first name, Lenny, to 55469. You can lock in with me on Instagram and Twitter at Lenny Green, on Facebook, The Quiet Storm with Lenny Green, and that way you will be abreast of what I do, when I do, what I do, and who's coming to The Quiet Storm, most importantly. Tomorrow night is a great night. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, and I hope to see each and every one of you guys on board the Quiet Storm Midnight Yacht Party. It's the last one for the year, and it's going to be hosted by the actor Leon, so you don't want to miss it. DJ Bentrock, DJ Mitch, and from Hot 97, Mr. C will be rocking the decks. All decks will be open, and we're celebrating birthdays as well. If you'd like to get more information, go to spiritcruises.com and get ready to party. And please, please, please be on time. We start boarding at 11:30. I don't want to leave no one on the dock. And once the captain pulls away the gangway, I have no control over it. Last but not least, Circle of Sisters. October 4th, October 5th, the Jacob Javits Convention Center. Please make it a point to get your tickets if you haven't gotten them yet. And please, you don't want to miss the Circle of Sisters concert. We have everybody from Tyrese to Faith Evans to Babyface, Jennifer Hudson. It's going to be crazy, y'all. So get it this weekend. Don't waste another minute, all right? Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Don't forget, Sunday we are at Rustic Tavern in Brooklyn. Rustic Tavern on DeKalb in Kent, watching football and just getting into it. Giants playing tonight, and I think we're going to pull this one off. Jets play Sunday at 1 o'clock. Come ready to win, all right? Come ready to win. I want to thank Bella for stopping by tonight and joining us inside of The Reality of Love. You can check her out at pncradio.fm. And also want to thank my girl, Miss Indy Smith, for sitting in with me, as always, inside of Confessions of Love and The Reality of Love. Dr. Bob Lee, you ready to jumpstart the weekend, baby? Let's knock it out. He's coming up next. He has a lot of ear candy to make you happy and make you dance all night long, ladies, so stay close. It's 107.5 WBLS. Night. So, the other thing where I was picking up in terms of children. Wow. Oh, I think I remember what I was going to say.
No baby mamas.
No baby mamas.
Being understanding with someone that has kids.
Being understanding is key. It really is key. But, it's so tedious, man. Here's what happens, which is really bad. You get involved with someone with children, and obviously, over a period of time, you go through a testing moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
testing moment with the child?
Well, testing moment that the mother probably put you through, which is understandable before you even meet the child, right?
Okay.
Which is cool. I respect that. I don't want to meet the kid either right away. I want to get to know who you are. So what happens after that is you surpass this moment, maybe a year and a half goes by, a year goes by, or maybe before the year's out, you meet the child. Time goes on. You're in a relationship. You start bonding.
Mm-hmm.
You bond, right? So this is what I'm telling you, personal experience. Unfortunately, what happens is sometimes you bond well with the children, right? As well as, it's a personal situation. Now, mama messes up or the relationship goes sour. Now you're out of the picture.
Right.
Rough.
Yeah.
Because you bonded well with the kid. You almost, I without having a kid, it's almost like the kid is mine. You know what I'm saying? Because you're around the kid a lot.
Right.
So it's rough, and I think it's rough. I think it's rough on the kid too, because especially if it's a good rapport.
Right.
And unfortunately, I think that happened in my last relationship, where it made me start to think: do I really want to
go down that route again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because I thought the kid was phenomenal. And
wow.
And I was sorry, and out of respect, I'm not going to cross that line and reach out to the kid, because I'm not the biological father.
In those cases, do you still contact the child?
Nah, I mean, if the kid contacted me, that's cool, but I would not step out of my lane because, again, I'm not the father, and I don't think I should be in that lane, especially if it's adolescent, somebody who's a teenager, Once the kid becomes an adult, obviously he or she does what she wants to do, and that's cool, but it's rough. It's rough for us. It's rough for anybody, in my personal opinion, when you're dating someone. Not to down or disrespect anyone who has children, but it's rough for a guy or a girl who does not have any children, and you're dating someone with children, because
Right.
it does require a great deal of patience, a great deal of responsibility, and a lot of understanding, because you got to deal with a lot.
I mean, I've done it, and I won't do it again. Well, I'll say this: 17 is the youngest I'll go. That means this person is going off to college. This person has their own life. They're adults. If you need to burp them, wipe their butt, somebody's sick, you got to watch them, babysit. I'm not doing it, because I think I need to know that I'm being as responsible as I can with that person's life. And I get attached. I've gotten attached, and then it falls apart, and then it is about the child. Forget about my feelings, but it's abandoned. They feel abandoned.
Right.
You don't know how you've affected that child's life. So I refuse to be a part of that anymore. And quite frankly, I don't want to deal with it.
So you won't date anyone now?
No, not that has children. Nothing under 17. Absolutely not.
Even if he fits your criteria on other levels, physically,
if the
bad
child
boy,
lives in another country
tattoos,
and they live here, then maybe.
stamp
but I
passport.
don't. No, because if they're a good father,
Yep.
then that child comes first. I don't have time for that. I come first. We come. No, I don't have time for that.
Wow.
I'm being honest.
no,
I'm being
it's
honest.
different.
Like, I don't want to
It's definitely
invest my
different.
time in someone that has to take their time and prioritize someone else.
See, I
don't
can
wanna
kind of
do
go the
that.
opposite. See, sometimes I think it could be a little challenging dating someone who has older kids. I probably
Really?
prefer to go
You can
the younger
develop a relationship, though. They can speak, and if they don't like you, well,
Yeah.
you don't have to like them
You're
back.
right. They don't. Right. They may not like you. They're like,
All right, don't
yo,
like
son,
me.
yo, son.
Oh,
You gonna call me son?
first of all, what kind of woman are you dating where her child is calling you son? No,
Yo,
the red
son.
flag. Get out, Lenny. Well, I already told you. We get to interview the next one, right?
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
If you lose her, you may not see it now, but when she's gone, you'll know how much she
96.1 WTTH The Touch. That's Joe. If you lose her. Fellas, make sure you hold on, especially if you have a gem, you have the ideal woman in your life, and you know she's definitely wonderful. She's treated you like a king. Make sure you don't lose her, man. Don't do anything crazy. Time for me to blow out the candles for the week, but thank you, Atlantic City, for allowing me to be in your space. I really do appreciate it in a great way. I'm really looking forward to coming down. My first official time in Atlantic City will be on October 9th. I'm coming outside the studio, and I'm going to be ready to meet you. So I hope that you come out. Make sure you log on to 961WTTH.com and register for your chance to win your way into the private reception with Tom Joyner. And I will be popping up to hang out with Tom Joyner. So make sure you log in, and we look forward to seeing you, because it's going to be really great. Look, have yourself a wonderful weekend. Go Giants. If we have any Giants fans down here, I know we got some Philadelphia Eagles fans, but go Giants. Have a great weekend, though. Monday night, 7 p.m., we'll do it all over again, baby. Until then, please remember to love much, laugh often, live well. You sleep tight. This is 96.1 WTTH, The Touch. So I know our time has really come to the end. We probably have like just 6 minutes left before we close it out. But we didn't talk about, let's use these last few minutes.
Being addicted.
Addicted. Yeah. We'll start with you. You're the guest.
Yep.
So addictions.
Don't lie either. I can tell when you're lying. Oh.
What am I addicted to? Man.
Because we're brand new, is that that's it?
No, I don't know.
You don't know.
Oh.
You don't have, you're required to definitely, let's say, You have to travel. You have to get your eyebrows done every 2 weeks.
Oh, you're talking about any kind of addiction.
Any kind.
Yeah, addiction is addiction, isn't it?
Oh.
I can only wait to hear yours. Oh, we got crickets among us? What's
Well, I was gonna ask her what is she addicted to in her relationship.
Oh, that should help out a
Did
great
you
deal.
So when you looking at Bella.
That should narrow things down a great deal.
Oh man.
Oh, come on, hook him up. Is he watching?
Maybe.
Oh.
You don't want to let the secret out of the bag.
No.
Hey. Rich, what are you addicted to in your relationship? Okay. See, that's how you know it's juicy.
He's a Scorpio, very secretive. So.
Oh.
Oh, that's bedrock.
But
Bedrock.
oh, secret squirrel. Mm-hmm.
You call them secret squirrels?
Secret squirrel.
Okay, I got you.
I don't know what I'm addicted to.
She's being closed-mouthed about this. So we'll swing it to you.
Well, you're the next in the line.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to be a gentleman
Okay.
and give ladies a chance to go first.
Create that lane
Thank
for
you.
you.
Give me my lane. Here, let me be the man.
I'm not in a relationship right now.
Oh, are you really gonna go there?
No. Well, I'm just that's my like.
Okay, all right. When you were in a relationship, but when you are in a relationship and it's like really,
I think I'm addicted to time. I'm addicted. Like I like to spend a lot of time with the person because
Really?
I don't have
as
a lot of
busy
time.
as your schedule is,
Right, but that's
traveling around.
That's
with
why
school,
time.
reading
I like
books.
quality time.
You like quality time.
I do.
Five. You're gonna give them what? 15 minutes. Every so often?
No, something else will suffer. But see, and that's just how I am. Like something else will
Sacrifices you
suffer.
have to make.
Yeah, I don't mind if it's worth it. But that's what I'm addicted to in the relationship. Outside of the relationships that pertains to relationships, I told you before, I think I was addicted to love or lust. I've been addicted to lust.
I probably having been around you a minute. I probably believe the second.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad addiction.
I'm a lust addict.
See.
Hi, my name is
See?
Indy and I'm a lust
That's
addict.
what I was gonna say. You found.
I
your
was a lust addict.
She probably still is.
I am.
Once.
I love the thought of like a great relationship, even the ones that have battles. You know,
because you like getting in the battle zone.
I like a good debate.
Are you confrontational?
No,
Okay.
I just don't like stupid people. So if you say something stupid to me, I'm gonna respond in a certain way.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, you really have to see. The cameras really need to be around you for like at least 48 hours. To see the
No,
real you.
no, 48 hours. Okay, yeah, maybe 48 hours. I'd stage
70.
it. What? What'd you say?
72.
72.
Mm-hmm. We still the real you.
What
For
are you
real.
addicted to?
I could give you something bad. I could give you something good.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
yum.
So, yeah. Bad first. Bad. I'm addicted to good kissing.
Okay.
Yeah. That Usher song, Kisser,
Okay.
is key. I mean, I wish I wrote the damn song. I mean, I'm so smart. I was like, damn, that's a great song.
Okay.
So a woman who could kiss good, will that tell me how intimate? Will that tell me how romantic you are? Maybe. Because I often ask that question, can you determine how passionate a person is based
By
on
the
how
way you
well they
kiss.
kiss? So if you can't kiss, see you later. I'm addicted to ice cream. Number
Okay.
one biggest addiction, ice cream.
What's
I
your
can
favorite
eat-
ice cream?
I'm a basic guy.
Vanilla, chocolate.
Chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Like what they call that, Neapolitan. What?
The Neapolitan.
There you
something
go,
like that.
Neapolitan. There you go.
I didn't know they had a name.
Yeah, they had a name.
Oh, I thought it was just a cheap version of getting everything together. Oh, really?
Gotcha.
I think it was like the bargain brand, the big, my grandmother
No,
used to get.
everybody has them. They're not bargain brands.
I'm sorry.
Everybody has Briars.
What?
has
No,
them.
shout outs to
Friendly-
the bargain brand. My grandmother used to get the big tubs with all the flavors for all of us.
Right, because you be like gremlins and you'll
Yeah.
kill it. That's why. So yeah, ice cream is probably my fun addiction, and then kissing would be the second bad addiction.
So you have an oral thing.
Oh wow.
going on.
Wow.
I'm just
wow.
saying.
Wow. See
It
how
has
she was
to
able
do
to
with
dissect that? That's the less part of her.
Yep.
Hey, look, it's time for us to kind of get out of here. Bella, I can't thank you enough. I know
for having me.
Vito said that we met briefly at Family Day, and thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoyed it.
Definitely.
And this won't be your last time, hopefully, visiting us.
Hopefully not.
I'm
I
coming.
had a great time.
I'm coming to your show, the Saturday Night Experience, as soon as I get my official invitation. And if I don't get my invitation,
We'll
ladies and
definitely talk about it.
gentlemen, see, here we go. See,
Uh-oh.
see,
But you
that's
are invited, so we have to just discuss the details.
the details. Wow, I don't know what I can't. Okay, we'll talk about it. But make sure you catch her on the PNC Radio.fm every Saturday night between 8 and 10. Her and the crew are there with the Saturday Night Experience, and I'm sure it will definitely give you an experience musically and probably with good conversation.
Definitely.
So-
I mean, I'm there, so.
Oh, there you go. Miss Sagittarius, Miss Fire. Miss
Nice.
Fire is definitely on the set. So, again, thanks for coming by tonight, and all the
It was
best
a
in your
pleasure.
future
Thank you
endeavors,
so
know,
much.
in radio. When you become a big star, don't forget about us. All right?
Definitely
Yeah, that's what they all say, boy, until it
not.
happens.
I won't. I promise.
Oh, I definitely
She
not.
won't.
Well, when's she coming
No,
back,
she keeps
Vito?
her word.
Vito? I don't know. We can't get her no more. Oh.
I could
I
tell
thought-
she has integrity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like her.
Because she's a Sagittarius? Is that why?
Yeah, not just other things.
Oh, okay. It must be a woman's intuition. So, tell everyone how can they find you?
I am
Social
on
media.
Instagram. It's Natalia Bella NYC. Also at Gmail, it is Natalia Bella at Gmail.
Bella means beautiful, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Indy, how can they find you? Being
Just-
lustful.
It's indyonline.com. Instagram, it's Indy Online. Twitter, it's Indy. And yeah, that's it.
Vito, would you like to chime in? Well, no. Global Vito. Global has probably 1.5
How many?
million people.
You know what? I stopped following Vito.
You stop following him?
No, I just wanted to see if he would like to leave me.
Oh. Yeah, no, you can definitely find Vito. He's on all social media, of course.
See how many people.
While she does that, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lenny Green, and on Facebook a couple of ways. Mr. Radio Lenny Green and The Quiet Storm with Lenny Green on Facebook. And lock into my text club. Text my first name, Lenny, to 55469. That way you'll be the first to find out what I'm doing. Last shameless plug, don't forget two things. Still, you can get on the last Quiet Storm Midnight Yacht Party tomorrow night, which is the 26th of September. Just go to spiritcruises.com/Lenny Green. And if you want to get on the party bus going to Atlantic City, well, you can do that too. Just go to Love Comedy, LOVE, lovecomedy.eventbrite.com to get on the party bus to Atlantic City October 12th with Earthquake and myself.
Nice.
How many followers? does-
33,000.
Wow.
33,000. And I host the show. I can't even get close to that. I don't know what this guy does. Anyway.
He's
What is
global.
it?
He's You're global too, though.
Well,
Yeah.
evidently, I'm not that globe. I must be half a globe.
Mm.
A quarter globe. That's what I am. We'll work on it. I'm going to hook up with two ballers, Alex and Tony. They're going to get me up to a universal level. Look, until
They're waiting on you, by the way.
Waiting on
Lenny.
me?
Yes, and put
Okay.
you on the spot.
oh, okay, I got you.
The life of a radio legend coming soon. No, you don't
I'm
like
not a
that
legend.
name?
I'm not a legend yet.
No?
Red Alert is a legend. Frankie Crocker is a legend. The guys who walked before me, they're legends. I'm not a legend. Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
Legend in the making.
Legend in the making.
On that
Behind the scenes.
note, let me legend myself off of this. All right. Until next week, baby. Take care of yourself. Matter of fact, you might be hosting. No, you are.
What?
Never mind.
What am I doing?
I'm drinking
He's
soda.
setting me up.
See you later,
What?
y'all.